ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And seeing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Brian Reynolds leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So almost ready to get underway, and on the mound for the Pirates, Bailey Falter.
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway. The 0-1. Out front, rip foul. The wind and the pitch. That one hit to right. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jake Cronenworth.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Ha-Sung Kim stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there. Next offering upstairs. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Hits the top of the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 out, runner at second. And now it's Manny Machado. Just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ball 2.
Just missed. 1 out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
On the ground to third. Over to first. Machado is out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there, 0-1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like
line drive, base hit right field. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Pittsburgh, now the starting pitcher in this one, Glenn Otto.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. The pitch. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. In the air out towards right center. Merrill grabs it on the run. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
And first offering is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And he lays down a bunt. And he grabs it foul. The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. Tatis makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. First pitch just misses. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. A massive home run. Home run number 30 on the year. It's 1-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Homered last night, added another hit as well. A swing and a soft liner. Jumps, but it's off his glove. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Yeah, the batter now, Liover Peguero. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one fouled off. Cruz off of first with 2 away. Center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Falter in his third season, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. The wind to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Man at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
So up next, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 1 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the 2nd, and now it's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The pitch. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis. In there for strike one.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
One run across in the frame so far, bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third, handled by Machado. Fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Edward Olivares, the next Pirate to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth on the move. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Bailey.
Here's the pitcher, Bailey Falter.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Cannonball coming. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Glenn Otto.
Glenn Otto.
Falter back to work. That's out to center field. Olivares sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Xander.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Flied to right his first time. And that one clips the corner. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one out to right. Bogaerts retired. 2 down.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Seong Kim. Doubled his first time up. On the outside corner, strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one lifted to left. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now batting Brian Hayes. And the pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now it's the right fielder. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball. Pitch misses there. 1-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a pop up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 10,
Brian Reynolds here. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
2 outs. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. On to the fourth, stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's already singled in this game.
Nope. Ball 1.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Tatis waits. On the ground, 2 ball. Cruz to second, back to first, and that is a double play. Luis Campusano digs in now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Got him swinging. Bottom of the fourth, at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
The right-hander back to work. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And the pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
And now here is Liover Peguero. Strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Righty to the plate. That one catches the zone. 0-2 now.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
At the belt and fires. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2. Got him. And there's one away. Here's Rowdy Tellez. He's already homered here in this one. And that's through there for a strike. Cruz stands at first with one out. Pickoff throw. Cruz back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. And a curve misses outside. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Pirates 2 and the Padres nothing. Back here at PNC Park, now the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Falter back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it on the run. One up, one down. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. The Padres down by a pair. And we're at the top of the 5th. And the 1-0 misses low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Popped up, moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Padres go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Henry Davis. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The pitch. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Olivares at the plate now. That's ball 1. Olivares in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
3-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting. No pitcher.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bailey Falter. And a sac bunt here. Cronenworth Oh, a great flip. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And there's a strike of the outside corner. 1-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one the other way. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 3. And now the right fielder. In the air, left field. Profar has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Matthew Batten.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Padres finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The lefty fires. Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down. It's Xander Bogaerts now. There's a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And the 0-1. And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Kim up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 strike.
The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Pirates 3 and the Padres nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Waldron.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off, Ryan Reynolds. 1 for 2. The pitch. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. This one high in the air to left center. On his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Pirates, the second baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. This one in the air center field. Moving under this one. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy Tellez.
And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Towards first. Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. And that's a great play for the out. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And he deals. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez warming up as well. The 0-2.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Wouldn't chase that time. Ripped to third. Zips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Padres trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Two outs, base is empty. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Out towards right center field, under it. Corrals it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Angel De Los Santos preparing to come on if needed. Cosgrove, a left-hander, also throwing. And the 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ripped to short. Kim with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Edward Olivares.
Now it's going to be Edward Olivares. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That misses. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
Falter in the box now. No balls and a strike. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. So they make short work of them there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Padres nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Falter back to work. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Calls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 9,
Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Jackson.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And that is in for a strike.
0-1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. To get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-0.
And that's outside. The 2-1. That one is upstairs. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Bailey Falter gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Chapman comes in to take over. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Kyle Higashioka. Runners at first and second for him with one down. Outside. Ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here in the second game of the series. Inside, just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And there's the strike. The tying run at the plate. Pitch misses. 3-1 now. Xander Bogaerts in the San Diego on deck circle. Hit hard on the ground is short. There's one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Key Brian Hayes. 1 for 3. The wind and the pitch. De Los Santos, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Hard hit left side. Jump throw. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now the number 2 hitter. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball. Not even close there. Ball 3. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now here is Brian Reynolds. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Low throw, and he can't take it out. In the air out towards right center. Merrill sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
So man aboard. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neill Cruz. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around third. 1 run is in. The relay, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Padres nothing. Back here at PNC Park, and here comes Sander Bogaerts. The pitch. That one at triple digits. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Over to first, and he's saved. Kim in now, takes ball one off the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. Nabs it. Man at first. So digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped, but foul. And a pitch. That one a little bit high. And 1-1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Tatis in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. Slider misses outside. Two outs. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, David Bednar.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Campusano now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. One strike away. Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So they're at the corners now. Profar climbs in on that left side. Not close with that one. Ball one.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.